And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Virginia Tech's offense will go to work first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, the defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape. Fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week.
There he goes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Wiggins. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
That guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense, and you saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside McDavid Pollock, who really set the bar for great D-line play at Georgia. I think back to 2 guys I played against, Richard Seymour and Marcus Stroud, lining up these...
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
The Bulldogs offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. It's...
Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Bulldogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
They're down at the 43-yard line. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as
facing the fan, and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this 1st drive.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. No good. So the score remains 3-0.
And, man, that comes up short. And I tell you what, we saw him in warm-ups. He's got that leg, man. He hit from 60 a couple times, so he can make that deep shot, but he didn't get all of it, and the field goal just falls a little bit short.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
And now on second down for this offense. Here's the handoff. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Hokies will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Running back searching for a hole. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. And we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Dogs look to keep this drive humming. They'll keep it on the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. What a disappointment. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punt. Oh, he's got some space. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Hokie, high, tech, VPI got it rolling on the ground.
And Virginia Tech fans love that chant, and they love the physical ground game, the ability to run the football. That's kind of who they are. That's how they're built. Just a tough group of individuals.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give out of the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Hokies line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hokies. Lining up for the PAT.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Virginia Tech, 10. Georgia, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's White. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Quickly to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking left. It's caught downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Trying play action. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Pulls it in. It's Frazier. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Dances away to buy time. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It's 3rd and long. Let's see if he's got enough juice in that arm. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. The give to the back. Runs for the tackle. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. The sure hands. It's Holloway. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. That's caught. It's Wiggins. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of P's being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on third. Fires to the middle. There's a live football. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
This time it's complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Hokies will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. It starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on this very first drive. We're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down or else they are really in trouble. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it away at the 37. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pressure coming. Quarterback extends the play.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of them.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. With the catch, it's Holloway. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
He did not make it a stonewall on third down. They booted away on fourth down. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Got him downfield. There he goes. At the 20. Touchdown, Dogs. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll bring it out. It's Heath. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points from the wide receiver. The give to the single back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this up.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Hokies send out the punt unit. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive pass. Turning it on! Good, solid pickup there now. They can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock. Hand it off. Let the running back do the rest.
Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And that one will give them the lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Green. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Unleashes one. Complete to the left. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it down the left side. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The give to the back. Makes it past the marker. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. To the line. Right back to the well. knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Second down coming up.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got him. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play.
He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Georgia. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talked about with the QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. He'll try the left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And the defense just gets their fourth sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Rush is on him. Got a man. It's Holloway. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a man, it's Wiggins. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. And the Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They go to the ground, finding an escape route. A very productive run, gets it inside the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Try to get it to the edge. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They're setting up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Smothers. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are trending to score. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell it extends to the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. with the run on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Back to pass, it's Nolan. With the catch, it's White. He'll step out of bounds just short of the 25-yard line, and this offense has an explosive play early in the drive. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's White. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll leave it with him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Looking for room, it's Frazier. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. And the Dogs getting set on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Dogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for a 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. You decided to go for it.
Complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Fires to the right. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Backed up now, here's second and long. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Holloway. And they pick up just a few on that completion. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And I love the personnel group that the defense is in right now. With the lead late in a 2-minute situation, you're seeing extra DBs on the field. You know the offense is going to try and throw the football. So faster guys, good job that time getting to the ball, knocking it away, forcing the incompletion. You stay in this personnel grouping if you're on defense.
Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance. Just over 20 seconds to play. They must recover this onside kick to have a chance.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. They're working that left side. And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown. A gut punch for this defense and probably a knockout punch.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on first down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Here comes the Heat, trying to make magic with his feet. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. A strong, methodical workman.